What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the TRCBY show. Today we're heading up eToro again. So eToro, as you know, I did maybe like a month ago on where we were on the virtual exchange. So this is fake money. eToro gives you $100,000 to play with to see if get used to their platform, their interfaces, and all that jazz. So they've added quite a few additional coins since we last did the video. So they added BNB, Chainlink, Uniswap. I think XRP is not there just yet, but Doge as well too, or the little dog one. So they did add that. So yeah, so right now we are looking at a profit of close to $60,000. So if I were to close all of my accounts right now on this virtual platform, I would be at $160,000, starting off with about $100,000 to start off with. So let's go into our portfolio. What did we do? So we try to keep everything in like the $10,000 range. So here you can see that we've invested $10,000 in Bitcoin Cash. We opened this up last month at 562. It's currently doubled, essentially, more than double, 161%, meaning our $10,000 initial investment is now worth $16,000. That's ridiculous. And then Ether, or Ethereum Classic, we recently just did this. We opened up at 75, and it's currently like double as well too. So we made $10,000 on that. And then there's the Ethereum here. We opened it up and bought it at 1788, and it's essentially near double, and it's over $9.5 thousand. So as you guys can see, we've made quite a bit of an investment. So I went ahead and just bought another $10,000 with the fake money in Ethereum, and you always buy at a higher than the market at the moment. That is the fee split, essentially. There's a grid that they'll show you what the fee split is, but this is like ridiculous. 2 months or so, like March or something like that, or late March, and it is now the beginning of May, maybe like a month and a half, 2 months. I just made $60,000 if I had $100,000 to start off with. But that is just the ridiculousness of cryptocurrency. This is just really insane. I believe the last video we were at like $35,000 or so, give or take, and we just kind of double that. So every month we're making like $30,000 so far in this bull market. Just keep in mind, we had that huge dip where Bitcoin crashed down to like upper 40s or low $50,000, and it brought down all of the altcoins with it as well too. But since then it has picked back up, and now we have a profit of near $60,000, and this is just ridiculous. So I just want to get that out there real quick. This is no investment guide or anything like that, or financial advice. You do what you want to do with your money, or your virtual money for that matter. So eToro does have this virtual platform where you could play around with it. I suggest that you do, and just play around with it before you put real cash in, because that's just ridiculous. $60,000 in like a month and a half. That's like ridiculous. Oh my gosh, if I only had like $100,000 to start my investment, this would near like double it. Like, yeah, it's not double, but like 60% essentially. That's just ridiculous. $60,000 in like a month and a half. Oh man. So imagine all those millionaires. Now add a few digits behind it, like $1 million in terms of investment versus $100,000 in terms of investment. I would make like $1.6 million in a month and a half. That's insane. That's like that's ridiculously bad gambling. So I would not suggest you go ahead and gamble. I would suggest that if you want to, look into it, eToro does have a virtual platform where you can play around and, use pretend money. You don't need to use real cash, but if you like to use real cash, do it at your own risk, of course, because the market goes up and the market goes down, up and down. So it's a emotional roller coaster. And if you're willing to hold out and wait on the long term and see what you get, go for it. But yeah, do it at your own risk, of course. So, but you make sure you make smart choices and don't invest in something or put in cash that you are not willing to lose. I think that's the biggest thing. If you want to get rich quick, that's a really dangerous mentality because that's like gambling. You're gonna see a lot of downs before you see ups. So just keep that in mind. It is not always going to be green, and it's sometimes it's going to be red. And all of this profit right now at we just broke $61,000, but just talking in this video, but you could end up losing $30,000 in a day or all of it. So, but you only lose once you close the account, meaning you close the trade rather. So just keep that in mind. It goes up and down. It fluctuates so much. Just be mindful, be careful, and get as much information as you can about what you're doing. Do your research. But that is it. So that is eToro virtual money. Play with virtual fake money. You don't have to, just for fun. See how much you can get in this virtual money that they give you. But that is it for this quick video. I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe and healthy, and peace.